Sands is a proud sponsor of the Long Island Tea Podcast.
With incomparable luxury, Sands leaves nothing to the imagination. To learn more, visit sandsnewyork.com.
We are the Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea.
It's true. We're from Long Island, so we say, how you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
We're in the middle of the vines.
Yes.
Because it's Memorial Weekend. So
It's
there's
kickoff. We're here. It's summertime. Long Island wine of the week.
I'm thankful for our hot teas.
Yes. That's like such a Long Island thing.
We're just talking about real life.
Right.
That's what we do. Welcome back to Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea on living your best Long Island life. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon. Welcome back.
Welcome back to you.
I missed you. I missed you.
I thought we made it like a rule that you weren't allowed to go. You weren't allowed to be gone when I'm here.
Sorry.
I'm like, I don't, but so glad you're back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
And had a great time with Vanessa Gordon from
Yes.
Hamptons Interactive Brunch. And before we get started, just a reminder to all of our hot teas for that amazing $1 zillion gift bag.
Right. I can't wait to see what's in it.
She's giving away at the brunch. You can go onto our Instagram at Long Island Tea Podcast until January, 29th?
July 29th.
July, thank you. Where am I? July 29th. And then we'll be doing our big giveaway. So
I'm so excited.
Please make sure you go on there because, she was teasing it hardcore.
Yeah, she was. Imagine if it's a luggage.
No, I was telling my kids about it, and they were like, "We want that gift bag,
right?
Why are all the swag bags you bring home have like chapstick in them?"
It's so funny.
We want something good. So anyway, thanks again to Vanessa for coming on. But I missed you, and I have so much to catch up on with you. So I've been dying to say, "How you doing?
How you doing?" Doing good. I'm back.
Yeah, tell me everything.
So, do you ever watch Anna Nicole Smith? When she did the whole trim
that
spa.
was a long time ago. When she did what?
Trim spa campaign. She'd be like, I'm back. That's what I feel like.
You feel like Anna Nicole Smith?
I just watched her documentary.
So. Oh, that poor lady. That poor girl.
Sad.
Yeah.
Everything's fantastic.
Leave it to you to lead with Anna Nicole Smith. I love you. This is why I love you, Sharon. I'm like, don't leave me.
Don't ever leave me again. No, it was a really good break. Unfortunately, the weather didn't hold up for me. I was really looking forward to beach days and summertime, but it rained. But no, it was really good. It was Braden's moving up ceremony, Everly's birthday. It was just a lot
and
of
some
stuff.
Good quality family time.
Yes, QT.
Oh my God, I can't believe the kids are getting so big.
I know.
So a little reheated tea.
Yeah.
I've been dying to ask you because when I saw you last, it was going to be Father's Day, and you still hadn't decided what you were going to get Dan. Did you? What?
So I didn't get him anything.
Are you kidding? Because I was like, what'd you get him? And you're like, I gotta think, I don't remember.
Well, I couldn't remember. So what happened was, you're a Costco membership, right?
Yeah, of course.
Are you the executive Costco membership?
I am.
Okay. So
where is this going?
Everybody I know is Costco. And I have a BJ's membership, which we, don't really need or go to. But everybody's talking about Costco. So when it was Mother's Day, I went to Stu Leonard's to get the filet mignons and everything like that. So I said to him, Father's Day. He just really wanted a day to like wash his car with the kids and clean the backyard, like do putzing around the backyard and things like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go check out Costco. I'm gonna see what this is all about. So I go. And I sign up for the membership. And they're like, you can have the standard membership, which is $60, or you can have the executive leadership membership where you get 2% off and cash back.
2% cash back, yes.
And you can book travel through it.
Oh, okay.
You can buy tires.
Yes, I get my tires from Costco.
Right?
Oh, yes, 100%.
So $120 costs. And I'm like, yeah, what? He's like, and if you don't spend the $120 within a certain amount of time, you get $60 back. So then your membership will only be $60.
Win-win.
Right? Who wouldn't sign up for that?
I did.
So I signed up.
Okay.
And I'm looking around. It's mayhem. And that's the thing you got to know about Costco and BJ's. That it's just crazy.
Crazy.
So I'm pushing the cart around. I'm walking around. And then I leave. So I call him on my way home. I'm like, on my way home, do you need anything? He's like, so, he gets the alerts on the phone.
Live 360?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the Chase,
gotcha.
bank alerts.
Yeah.
And he's like, did you spend $120 at Costco for membership? No, he goes, at Costco? I said, yeah. He goes, what'd you get? I go, I didn't get anything. He goes, you spent $120 on what? And I said, the membership. And he's like, and you didn't get anything. I said,
well, when you put it that way.
Right, true. Okay. So I'm like, I'm going to walk back in. I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, maybe dinner?
How do you, I've never in my life left Costco without purchasing something.
Right. So I go in, I see the filet mignons, because that's what my brother-in-law was like really talking about. Was
yeah,
like,
the steaks,
quality. Quality meat.
Quality.
So I go in, I get a package of filet mignons and some potato salad, like barbecue stuff. And I come back out and I spent like, I don't know, a little over $200, right? So there goes my $60 back because I spent the $120.
Of course.
Who doesn't, right? So then I come home and he's like, and I gotta cook. And I was like, oh no, I'll cook. So I wound up actually, this is like a little tip for anybody that doesn't really know how to make filet mignons on the grill.
Yeah.
I wound up grilling them on a pan instead. I looked up Gordon Ramsay's video and he just does it in butter and he just like sears the sides and
I think
roll
that's how
it.
Ruth Chris does it, right? That's why they bring it out in that sizzling plate.
I guess. I don't know. It was amazing.
Ooh.
So I came back around.
Oh, good.
So
That's a good
Dan
tip.
got a Costco membership for Father's Day.
And a damn good filet mignon.
Damn good filet mignon.
All right, cheers.
So
Here, cheers to that. Okay, good. That's awesome. I love Costco. And let me tell you, with our family, I never make it out of there less than $500.
Seriously, well, exactly.
500 minimum.
Yeah.
And every time I'm angry,
Yeah, you want to know
I'm
why?
like, it just, and then I get home and yell at everybody immediately, like, better not hear anything about
That
there's
you're
no food
hungry.
in this house. It just been $500 at Costco.
Mm-hmm.
And then meanwhile, I also have like a new Tommy Bahama umbrella in my cart and like
so
these random muffins that I didn't need.
Right.
And
an entire box of Kinder Joy
like
eggs.
an Armageddon amount of pistachios. Did you get those?
Yes.
Yes, those are awesome.
That's like a lot of
I'm
nuts.
telling you. The stuff I buy at Costco is just redonkulous.
It's true.
And then you take your like, ooh, what's the sample?
Yeah. Oh, Pearl
Ooh,
was
I
so
need
funny.
that. Oh, Michael's going to do a
Yes.
poll online to find out what you buy at Costco because I have to say it's magical.
It is magical and funny about the samples. Pearl had lunch there, literally. She tried pizza, she tried chicken salad, and so then we're driving home, and I'm like, "You hungry for lunch, honey?" She's like, "No, I'm full."
So that used to be when my kids were little. That was honestly, especially in Arizona, because it was so hot, and Costco was like wonderful. And Costco in Arizona has a huge liquor section and like 100-calorie margaritas. It's amazing.
They have that here too.
No,
there is.
Well, mine isn't. There might be one next to it.
Yeah,
There's one in some of them. There's one next door. The one I go to, I have to drive like far to get to that one.
Right.
But it was amazing. So when my kids were little, I would take them there as like a pastime.
Mm-hmm.
We would go there as like the day. That was our outing.
That's so
and
funny.
Tegan, when she was little, she called them. She's like, "Are we going to go to Costco and have some examples?"
Oh,
and I was like, so
that.
sad.
That's
It's
so
so sad.
cute.
They're so good, like so big. And I was like, yes, we're going to get some examples.
That's so
and then
cute.
I was like, and then they would always yell at you, "Is your mom here? Don't let the kids grab stuff without you." I'm like, let them have it. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm right here. It's funny. Braden's friend was there, or whatever, and he's like, they needed my mom's permission to try the samples, and I was like, well, they don't know if you're allergic. to
Right.
anything,
You could be allergic or the mom yells at it.
Yeah.
So I totally get that. Love Costco. Love you. There's been a lot of stories out there lately that Costco's cracking down on their cards. And asking for ID at the register now. And I'm like, yeah, because you know why? Sharon just paid $120
exactly
to go to Costco.
Exactly.
So I don't know why you think you can go to Costco for free.
Yeah, well, I think they said it was based off of the whole Netflix thing.
Yeah.
Netflix is cracking down on sharing the passwords.
Cracking down.
So,
so good. Well, I'm sure Dan was happy with that.
yeah, he was.
And he has a Costco membership now.
Yeah.
You know how much great stuff there is there? Oh my
He
gosh.
needs to go.
The seasonal, the outdoor. I got a Dynatrap.
Oh yeah.
Like kills mosquito. I don't know. If Costco sells it, it's top
it's
quality.
good.
Yeah. Okay. So good. I'm glad to hear that. I've been curious. More reheated tea. Just so you know, Michael posted the little clip about the tuna.
Yeah.
My tuna sandwich rant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, apparently I'm in the wrong. Okay. Whatever. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me.
Oh my gosh,
okay?
that's so funny.
Fine.
What happened?
Whatever. Everyone's like, you could have just calmed down. It's not that. I can't believe. And the consensus of everybody that heard it, that talked to me was, and I agree with this, that if this is the one thing you're complaining about, if this is the one thing he does wrong that sends you into blind rage, you're ridiculously spoiled. And I'm like, this is true.
Question for you, was he
he wasn't mad.
Okay.
No, I think he still, he's the poor man. He felt bad.
Yeah.
He was like, oh my gosh, you're still talking about it. He's like, you were so upset. So I'm like, no, I'm not upset.
Funny.
And I overreacted. It's fine. Okay. So people can stop messaging me.
commenting?
About it. No, it's fine. I'm
No, I
glad
thought the reels make me laugh so hard.
I thought it was a hilarious story.
Yeah.
Anyway, so also, we went to graduation with Penelope and Finnegan, my stepkids. They're so great.
Congratulations.
Oh, and here's me. And when I first sat down, I was fine. And this year, it was great because Kenzie and Tegan were next to me and Thomas. And I said, oh my God, last year when it was Kenzie, I was crying the whole time.
Sobbing.
I could not stop crying.
Yeah.
And Kenzie's like, now look, a year later, I'm sitting next to you. I'm like, right? It wasn't that bad. It's fine. And then they get up there and they start talking tears.
Yeah.
Just streaming. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I can't believe, and then I tell the stories about like examples. And then, like last week was a huge thunderstorm in the middle of the night, like right as we were going to bed. And then it was like, ba-boom, and like the windows shake. And for a second, the power flickered. And so I'm waiting. Because usually, especially Tegan, would come into my room and sleep with me.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't come in. Nope, doesn't happen anymore. And I'm still programmed to be like,
where is she?
Waiting at the door. Yeah. She's gonna come in any second because the thunderstorms and lightning are really close, and they would always come into my room.
That is so cute.
I'm like, nope, it's gone.
It's gone. I know. I think about that all the time when my kids are in my bed. I'm like, this is.
Yeah, you're
moments,
like, it's super annoying.
Super annoying. My back hurts.
But also, and I asked her the next morning, I'm like, you didn't come in. She's like, nah, I was tired.
My AirPods in.
Yeah, she's like, I just decided to go to sleep. I'm like, right. Anyway, and then Kenzie wrapped up her summer internship.
Yes.
With
so
Lisa
proud
Black.
Of her. So proud of her.
And the county executive's office. I'm proud of her too. And what a great experience. Let me tell you, Kenzie worships herself some Lisa Black. Kenzie wants to be Lisa Black when she grows up.
She will be.
I think she will be, actually. And she loved it. Every day she comes home, she's like, Lisa was like, Kenzie can speak up. Kenzie, say something. Do you know this? And she really empowered her.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't just let her sit there and listen and absorb. I mean, she really gave her opportunities to speak in, sessions of like public safety with a bunch of executives. And she's like, she's like, let me give you a pro tip. Don't try to come in Lisa Black's office and mansplain her. It's not going to go well for you. And I was like,
that's so true.
I loved it. What a great experience. And they were so sweet. And they got her flowers and everything. And
that is so nice.
So that was super fun. And then Tegan started her summer job.
She's officially started
at Danford's.
now. Okay.
Yes. So she's officially a hostess at Danford's.
Awesome.
Although she just took the next week off because she's like, I really can't. I'm like super busy. I can't work.
Well, she's got a lot going on.
She does. And she came home the other day and she was telling me a hilarious story. She's like, oh, these people come in. She always tells me the stories about her customers. Mm-hmm. And I love it.
I love that.
Because customers are crazy.
Kenzie used to do that too with the other
It never
restaurant.
gets old.
I know.
And they're blown away by what people say to them.
Oh, yeah.
And they love it, When she's like, this family came in and the lady was like, can we get a table near the window or whatever? Because we're from Arizona.
Oh.
And Tegan was like, I thought about it for a second. Like, do I say something? And then she's walking to the table and they were nice. So Tegan goes, I'm from Arizona too. And she's like, oh, where from? She's like, Scottsdale. And they're like, oh, we lived here and then moved to Scottsdale. She's like, oh, great. And so then she's like, it was really nice for a second. And then she's like, next thing you know, they come up and they're like, can you turn down the air? We're like really cold.
No, stop it.
And Tegan's like, sure. So she turns down, I think it's turn it up or whatever. She tells her manager and then did it again. And she's like, so then they're leaving. And she goes, and I hear, and there, she's like, there's this elderly couple coming in to the restaurant. And I hear them on the way out tell the elderly couple, don't go in there because it's freezing.
Oh my gosh.
You won't enjoy it. It's so cold. You can't enjoy your lunch.
And you're from.
And Tegan's like, first of all, learn how to deal like, listen, Arizona.
Yeah.
You're used to being hot all the time.
Exactly. And you're
like,
from here
she's
originally.
like, what? And then she's like, then those old people told another person outside. And they came in, they're like, is your air conditioning fixed or is it still broken? They're like, she's like, was never broken.
Oh my
We
God.
turned it up 3 times for those people. I don't know what's going on with them. Like, they need to go back to Arizona. She was like, I thought that was a hilarious story. Like, just her, like, just calm down. I've been there. I know how hot it is.
Yeah.
Learn how to be cool.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
So that
I
was
loved
funny.
being in the car with you last week or whenever it was,
yeah.
and she called you and she's like, "Do they serve this?" And she's like, "You were like, I don't know."
Oh my God, that was hilarious. So get this. So Sharon, that's so funny that you were with me. So it was her first actual day on her own,
Working,
I think.
yeah.
So we drop her off. You were with me. We drop her off at Danford's. She is going to the hostess stand, and I figure she has to like check in, put her stuff. We're still pulling out of the parking lot, and
Literally.
she calls me immediately. And so I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "Is there happy hour outside?" I'm like, I don't know. What? She's like, someone's calling me and I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm like, say no. That's what I would say no.
Yeah.
And then if there turns out to be happy hour, it's bonus.
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes you just have to say it with confidence.
Right. That was so funny.
But I thought something was wrong. And she's asking me, like, I'm like, I don't work there.
You're like,
You
well,
work
go
there.
ask the manager.
I don't know. I thought something was wrong. So I thought that was really funny. And then, and now I'm just in bracing mode.
Yes. You're getting ready.
Speaking of Arizona people, my whole family comes to town on Sunday.
I can't wait. That's awesome.
Oh, well, you can't wait for the stories?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it's
I always love when your dad comes.
My dad is hilarious, and he's fine. I mean, he's a handful, but he's him. So everybody's accustomed to him. Mm-hmm. We all know how to deal with Grandpa Mark.
Right.
Then my sister is coming, my little sister, with her husband and her 2 little children.
Right.
This is where things get dicey.
Yes. You don't have little children.
I'm not used to that anymore.
Yeah.
And my patience is not what it used to be.
Right.
Like, and so I'm always like, pay attention, speak up, look at people in the eye when they're talking to you.
You're like the drill sergeant aunt.
And yeah, I am. But I mean, I love them. They're sweet. But like when we went to see her in Arizona, we were at the pool and they come over and the little boy, he's little, he's 3 or whatever, but he's just like no swimsuit, just naked running around. And I'm like, do I need to buy him a swimsuit or what's going on? What's happening here? And it's just, her husband's French, so they have a little bit different perspective on some stuff like that. But I'm like, what's going on? Also, so I'm trying to fix the house right now.
Right. What are you doing?
So I've got, last year we got this beautiful, or 2 years ago, we got this beautiful new dining table. When our kids grew up a little bit,
right?
Now we can have
respect it
with the white cushions, restoration hardware. Like this was an investment,
right?
So those chairs are going in the basement.
Yes.
And out are coming some like
folding
metal
chairs.
Folding chairs.
Go to Costco.
So yeah,
buy a
that
pack
are
of
like
6.
indestructible. Because listen, I'm like, it's gonna be ghetto.
Yeah.
But then you don't have to worry.
Right. Then there's
you don't have to watch your kids and
right.
worry about everything, and
it'll be good.
So that, and then I'm a little bit worried about like the staircase, and I'm just worried about everything in general. And then she's like, they're here for a few days before we go on our trip, and then they're going to stay at our house. And so she's like, I feel like one night we should go to a hotel room, or we've got some friends we can go stay with and get out of your hair for a night. I'm like, that seems like more trouble than then you're coming and going.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. I think she's trying to be respectful, but I'm also like, you're here for a few days. We want to spend time with you.
Right, because you leave.
Because then I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's going to be hot teas. There's going to be some stories.
I can't wait.
Okay. So just be prepared. So one of the things that I'm sure everyone's going to be looking forward to when they come is all of the wonderful tastes of Long Island. That everybody's going to want the lobster roll and the rosé and all the wonderful restaurants. And so we have a special taste of Long Island for you.
This is so incredible. This is the Haunted House of Hamburgers in Farmingdale.
Yes, and I've been dying to try them.
Me too, because this is a very interesting restaurant. It sounds exactly what it is. It's decorated like Halloween
it's like a haunted
style.
Halloween themed burger place.
And when we got this, they gave us some burgers and fries, and they actually gave us the zombie burger.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's on the zombie burger? Can you tell?
Yeah, it's a juicy charbroiled burger topped with a fried egg, avocado, bacon, and your choice of cheese, and served on a toasted brioche bun.
Okay, brioche. You did it again. Here we go. Here we do it again.
We're not even drinking wine.
I know. I know. I love that you say that. It's like
Brioche.
that's classic Sharon.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
There we are.
Okay.
The other one is the tarantula burger. Charbroiled.
Yes.
Burger topped with crispy bacon, pepper jack cheese, onion strings, lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, and garlic mayo, served on a toasted brioche bun. That's so good.
Well, thank you to Haunted Hamburger. It's in Farmingdale.
Yeah.
In downtown Farmingdale. And I've been dying to try it because it opened right before Halloween. It was mayhem.
Yeah.
Because that's their season, right?
And the line was out the door. Like,
Oh my
wrapped
God. And
around.
it's so cute. And Michael went and did a TikTok. And so I saw it all on social. And it's so cute and it's themed. And these burgers are delicious. And they brand them
It's
with
so
their cute
cute.
little ghost. And I love it. But here's our pro tip for you hot teas. Go now.
Yeah.
Don't wait until Halloween.
They're open year round.
Go now and you'll get to go in and have these delicious burgers. And there's regular fries and curly fries, and Sharon and I are starving. And then they gave us like some banana pudding pie, which we're going to dive into in a minute.
Oh my gosh. And they also have, they serve soup, salads, more than burgers, appetizers and things like that. But they also have a spooktacular vampire bar, and that does like incredible cocktails, Michael was saying.
I saw those on his TikTok.
Yeah, it looks
That's
awesome.
cool. And they're all themed and
Yeah,
fun.
they're all themed, and they do birthday parties, special events, and more. You can find them at Haunted House of Hamburgers on Instagram or hhhamburgers.com.
I'm going to stop eating in a second so you don't have to hear me chew, but these are so good. All right, you guys, team,
Dig in.
everybody come and get your little square of this burger. We're sharing with everybody because everyone's starving.
We're all starving.
Because no one ate today because we've been in meetings back to back all day. So thank you again to Haunted House of Hamburgers for being our partner. And please, if you go there and you heard this, let them know. Heard it on the pod.
Heard it on the tea.
Heard it on the tea. So so that they know that, you heard about it from us. Okay, so I had some Long Island life, Sharon, a couple things, and I think you had some too. Did you hear? I read this article that a 17-year-old Montauk surfer Chase Leader will represent Team USA at next year's International Surfing Association World Surfing Games, taking place in Puerto Rico, February 22nd through March 2nd, which is a qualifier for the Olympics.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And he's from Montauk?
He's from Montauk. You want to hear his quote?
Yeah.
I'm choking on the fries. It's freaking awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Which sounds like something a surfer would say.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Which I agree.
Tubular, dude.
Which I agree. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then I just had to laugh at some of the articles I was seeing that popped up in the paper because it's so Long Island, and we take it for granted because we live here and it's like average day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But they're like, oh, Wayne Newton is here. He's going to be at West Hampton Beach Performing Center on Saturday. This coming Saturday.
Wow.
Just Wayne Newton, just like icon.
Yeah.
Wayne Newton never leaves Vegas.
Wow.
You never see him out of his. Yeah, he's got like that mansion.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like the fact that he's here, but I'm sure he's got friends. And then they're like, oh, Montauk resident Liev Schreiber is going to host the 34th annual South Fork Natural History Museum Summer Gala.
I'd like to go.
Yeah, VIP tickets are $1,400.
Oh. Well, you got to know somebody, right?
Costco membership,
Yeah.
or this.
Yeah. Your choices.
But I have to tell you, I was looking at it. It looks so fun. It's like cocktail reception and a sit-down dinner and DJ and dancing.
Amazing.
With Liev Schreiber and his friends.
Yeah,
Donnie
just hanging out.
Karen. And they were like naming all. It's going to be celebrity just dripping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you go to Montauk, you could just see him like hanging
Everywhere.
out.
Yeah, he lives there. Yeah. So I just think that's funny. I'm always looking at stuff that on Long Island. I'm like, just average day. Everybody's just hanging out. What's some of yours?
So Long Beach, the city of Long Beach,
Yeah.
was named in the top most affordable vacation destinations from FamilyGuide.com.
Oh,
So Long Beach is in. We talk about it.
I
the
love
boardwalk,
it.
The
Love it.
hotels. FamilyDestinationGuides.com.
Yeah,
So they did
thanks, Alyssa.
a top 175 most affordable destinations, and Long Beach was number one.
yeah. And for our listeners, our hot teas, just so you know, what we've started to do is put an extra microphone up so that Alyssa and Michael can chime in and fact check us in real time. So
And you can hear it.
Yeah. I was like, so just if you hear other people chiming in, it's the people that you know, Alyssa and Michael. Yeah, they're just going to chime in. Okay. So that's good. Any other Long Island? I mean, so there are, I mean, by the time this airs, it's going to be actual 4th of July when this airs. We're going to all sorts of firework displays. And honestly, the best thing to do is to just go to discoverlongisland.com always.
Yeah.
And just read our blog.
Yeah.
Because we tell you everything to do.
We tell you where to go. And Michael does this weekend on Long Island, TikToks all the time.
Yeah.
But fun enough, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
The team put together some lists of fireworks that are just being displayed after the 4th. Jones Beach State Park does their annual spectacular. That's actually happening on 4th of July. The Ducks game. This is incredible. So we have a really good partnership with the Long Island Ducks, and we are going to be having a Discover Long Island Day on August 10th at the Long Island Ducks game. And a lot of, if you look at their schedule online, you can find out when it's a fireworks show night.
Oh, yeah. Alyssa's going to chime in. She's chiming in, everybody.
Coming.
All of the Saturday home games for the Long Island Ducks are fireworks games. The whole summer, from now till September.
That's awesome.
All right, see, that's critical information already being put to good use. We need a new tripod, though. I don't know what's going on there.
That one's the cool
That one's
one.
like, it's like one of those things you see at the car dealership that's like flopping all the time. That's what
flying in the air.
That tripod is not stable.
Fun enough, though, we are going to be doing a Long Island Ducks game ticket giveaway.
Yeah, we're doing two things I do know that we're doing is we're doing ticket giveaways on, I think this is on Discover Long Island, our social. Instagram. So on our main Instagram. And if you come to our Discover Long Island Day on August 10th, we have custom t-shirts that we are making just for that event. So you can only get them there, and they're free. We'll be giving them away to everybody. So come and make sure you tell us. We're going to be there too. I don't know who's going to be there, but our team's going to be there.
I think the whole team.
Probably the whole team is going to be there. And so come and say hi to us.
I can't wait. That's going to be so much fun.
Oh my gosh. We'll know if you're a true fan if you come and say hi to us.
Now, so also happening is all the Alive on
that
After
starts tonight.
They're starting
tomorrow. What today?
Well, Bayshore started on Tuesday. They do theirs on Tuesdays to not compete.
Okay.
Riverhead does Thursdays.
Patchogue does Fridays, right?
I think so. They all they kind of
they work together to make sure that they're on different nights so that you're not. That's awesome.
Yeah. So poor Shannon though. She lives in Bayshore Village. She couldn't get home the other night.
Oh my god!
They had
she
the
was gonna love it. She was like, "I'm gonna love it. Yeah, I'm gonna love living on Main Street."
She literally had to tell the cop that was barricading. She's like, "That's my apartment. That's my parking lot. Can I come in?" And they're like, "I guess so."
I guess so. I guess you can go home.
Because they shut the streets early.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a pain, but it's also got to be fun to just like walk out of your house.
True summertime, right?
Yeah,
Block
that's true.
party.
Things to complain about, you know. That's cool. There is so much happening, you know. Although it makes me, I don't know how I feel about the fireworks before and after. I get it, spreading it out.
I get sick of them.
It makes me crazy because now the fireworks that we normally go to at the beach, they're on the 3rd.
Right.
And there's going to be other fireworks on the 4th, but they're not the fireworks.
Right.
So now I'm like, well, what do I do?
Right.
I mean, but they're like, well, that's because, and I was having a full rant to Tom. I'm like, why would anyone do that? It's not like, I can understand if like the 4th was a Sunday and the 3rd was a Saturday. And so you're doing it on a Friday or Saturday. I was like, why? And you're like, because people have the 4th off.
Right.
So they do it the night before.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, right. So I guess it spreads it out and makes it more festive.
I love the fireworks. I love to see them. I'm here for it. But then like when you get it already started in my neighborhood around the block. I think it's a gunshot every time, but it's like one of those M80s.
The neighborhood app blows up every time.
Oh my, what's all that noise?
Did you hear gunshots? Like, no, it's the 4th of July week. It's fireworks.
Yeah. And they do it at like 10 o'clock
fireworks
at night. It's so annoying.
I know. It's kind of fun. But, you know, the one thing that we always hear from our pet experts is to keep your animals inside, especially like this week if that's going on, because they have such sensitive hearing.
Oh, yeah.
It can really scare them and mess them up, and they can like freak out and run away or get like injured. So make sure you're keeping extra care of your pets during this loud week. And speaking of pets, we have some special CelebriTEA this week. I love it too because, you know, I'm a dog. I'm a big dog lover. So Do you want to tell?
Oh, sure. Sorry. I thought you were going to do it. So Joanne Byans, owner of LendaPaw Inc., which is an animal rescue shelter in Oceanside, New York. She wrote into us and said that she would love to be a part of our charity segment. LendaPaw Inc. Their goal is to help find loving homes and a wonderful life for dogs and cats who are unwanted, sick, injured, or found. To take care of our animals, we require donations for medical expenses, food, and supplies. Visit lendapawinc.com/get involved.
I love that so much. I was like, oh my God. First of all, she was so cute. She's like, I'm a big fan of the pod and would love if you could mention our organization. I'm like, oh my God. She's like, during the charity segment, like she totally knew. Yeah. So love Joanna. Love what you're doing for these pets.
Yes.
That, aren't the most popular ones. I always love them. They just recently had the ugliest dog day. Oh. And this dog was like literally so mangy. Yeah. And I was like, I want it.
Oh, another dog in your household?
No, I cannot have another dog. No, Joanna, we can't have other dogs, but we should support her and her organization. So please, just if you're feeling generous, make a donation to LendaPaw. And one more time, lendapawinc.com/get involved. You can just make a donation. You don't have to adopt the pet. They'll take care of them because that's a big responsibility, and you have to be really prepared to do that. Aww. But that is so wonderful.
It is.
Those sweet animals.
I love when we get reached out to for these different segments. I think
and even when you're on Instagram hating on me for my tuna sandwich rant, I still love it. I'm so glad. Thank you. Yeah. And people were nice to me for the most part. They were like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but you could have opened a window. Calm down. I'm like, okay, fine. No, I appreciate it. I love our listeners. I want you guys to respond. This is great. So please let us know.
Well, I also, when you were on with Vanessa, you talked about the 72 different countries. Have we had anybody reach out from another country to tell us where they're listening to? I'm so curious.
I'm thinking it's fake news. Until you tell us, somebody from these other countries have to call. You have to let us know what is going on.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm not believing it right now. I need to hear from you. If you're outside, you can get $5 off of our merch. By the way, we had our intern in Jenny, who's amazing, and she's going to be featured in Newsday.
I know. I'm so excited for her.
So cool because Newsday reached out to us and they were like, "We're doing a story on interns, and you want to make sure we're including diversity. So." Do you have any African-American or Asian-American interns that at museums across Long Island or at attractions? I'm like, we have Jenny in our office who's Asian-American and such a sweetheart. And so I reached out. I'm like, are you interested? And she's like, sure am.
I love her.
So she's so excited. So and Newsday was here with a photographer today taking her picture. So she's like all excited. But she just redid our shop page on discoverlongisland.com/shop. And it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's 100%
it looks
better.
Amazing. We have the cute little bandanas, and we're partnering with American Vet Dogs, and we've got the Gauge sunglasses, and the candles, and the beach towels, and amazing stuff.
And
these mugs. How you doing? I know you got to get these. We didn't make it. So anyway, thanks to our intern, Jenny, who is crushing it. We have a couple interns here right now.
Yeah, they're all amazing.
Mia is amazing. And already we're like, they're starting to talk about their internships being done.
I know.
And we're like, no.
You need to stay.
I don't know where you think you're going. You just got started.
Sorry.
We love our interns. Okay, so are you ready for some? I have a lot of CelebriTEA.
All right.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I got to look at how much time we have. We're doing good on time, I think. Okay. Did we not do enough? I feel like I want to take a break and eat these fries. They're so good. Haunted hamburger. No, that's okay. Alyssa's like so sweet. She's like, okay, we'll take a break. I'm like, no. I know, just little nibbles. Oh yeah. What did I say? Haunted hamburgers. Haunted House of Hamburgers. Thank you, Michael. Which is really, by the way, so delicious. My whole office smells magical right now. I was going to tell you my hot tea, my celebrity. First of all, you know what I'm going to talk about?
Madonna.
Well, she was on the list. Yeah, Madonna. Okay. I have a whole music genre of CelebriTEA right now. But first,
Dee Snider.
Ryan Seacrest. Oh. Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, he's landed. He's
taken over for Pat Sajak. I'm here for it.
Me too.
I loved that
Very good
idea when
choice.
Michael first told me. And Michael burst into my office. He's like, "Did you hear the news? Breaking news.
I love it.
Ryan Seacrest."
Well, it was breaking news.
It
That's
was.
hysterical.
And by the way, interestingly enough, again, Howard Stern was talking about who was going to take over. And they were talking about it. It was like a week ago. And he also agreed. He's like, Ryan Seacrest is perfect. And he said the same thing. He's like, Pat Sajak has a very dry
It's because
delivery.
Howard's people listen to the pod.
I know. Yeah, we need to get, who was the girl that called us? We're going to get her on.
Yeah.
Was it Jennifer?
Or Jessica, something
Jessica,
like that.
yeah, we're calling you. Don't worry. Yes, Howard's people listen to us. But also, great minds think alike.
Oh, yeah,
So, because
definitely.
he was so right. And if you watch Pat Sajak, he's not Steve Harvey.
No.
He doesn't do a lot of interjecting. He keeps the focus on the game. He's a very serious person.
Yeah.
Not so serious that he's not,
Personable.
fun. Right. And I think Ryan Seacrest is perfect for that.
Yeah, I do too. I agree.
And man, they didn't do the whole Jeopardy thing with him.
Yeah,
They were like,
they're like, you're the man.
imagine.
That's so
I wonder
funny.
if Pat Sajak was like, God, body's not even cold.
But here's the question: why did he leave Ryan and Kelly?
Because in New York, because
Oh,
he
okay.
lives in LA,
Okay.
and I think his girlfriend was like, please stop.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
So
I
yeah,
thought it was like time spent or something
well,
like
I think
that.
he's definitely over. He's over scheduled.
Yeah.
But I think it was he was traveling back and forth to New York, and that's hard,
Okay.
right? So this isn't what? No, I think
No,
it's
it's
in
LA.
LA. Yeah, so he can do it right there. It's a game show. And Thomas nailed this. Thomas was like, no, he's still doing the Dick Clark career path.
Oh.
I mean, which is like perfect.
Wow. Tom's smart,
He's a
man.
smarty. I know. This is why I
God.
married him. He's a smart man. Okay. So the other thing I was going to say, this kind of goes back to the Long Island news, Hamptons stuff. But did you hear Andy Cohen is like the official spokesperson for Fresca's new vodka? Fresca
No.
has a new like spiked Fresca with
seltzer?
vodka,
Okay.
which I think is amazing, first
Yeah,
of
that
all.
sounds amazing.
So Andy Cohen, who lives in the Hamptons, is he was doing some like phone booth thing where you could call Andy Cohen
That's so funny.
and in a phone booth in Montauk in an undisclosed location.
Where did you hear that?
I don't know
This
where
is
I get
so
this crazy
funny.
news. I'm telling, I'm like on I'm on like a distribution list for crazy Hamptons news, and you can tell him your deepest, darkest secrets and
Oh my
confessions.
Was it really him answering?
Yeah,
That's so
I
funny.
mean, it was cute. So I don't. The things that happen
I know. That's
in the Hamptons during the summer,
my God.
it's just like
So
Disneyland
yeah,
for
it's-
adults, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and then so to your point, Madonna,
Oh, poor Madonna.
what is going on?
She has like a severe bacterial infection.
So first of all, I just saw a TikTok with Madonna like last week, and I might have even saved it. I'll show it to you after I look. But where they were like, leave it to Madonna, going all out even during rehearsals for her
Right.
new concert, and she was just like awesome,
Yeah.
nailing those dance moves with her dancers, like
She's
out
queen.
dancing everyone at her age. Look, she looked
It's
amazing.
amazing.
And and yours truly has a concert ticket for her Madison Square Garden show.
You do?
Yeah,
Oh.
which is now on hold.
Yeah. Well, so a bacterial infection can happen on anything. I mean, it's the weird. I told you, my sister had one. I don't know if this is like TMI. I've just maybe.
Your sister's gonna be
No,
like,
it's just
what
like,
the
cut
hell
it.
are you sharing
No,
on the
she
pod?"
wound up getting. She works with special needs kids, and one of them bit her
Oh,
on her arm and broke the skin, and she didn't realize it until the next
Yeah.
day or whatever. And he had strep throat.
oh my gosh.
And that's what caused the bacteria
my gosh.
infection. She
It's
was
like
in the
MRSA,
hospital
right?
for like
Kinda-
5 days.
That's scary. I hope
Yeah.
Madonna's okay, and I hope she doesn't postpone her show for too long because I've got tickets. Everyone's sad for me right
I
now.
am. I'm sad.
And they're already. It's already been brought in. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
already paid for them.
Yeah.
So
Get better, Madonna.
and they were expensive. I have no idea. I bought them through a group of girlfriends. I was finally going to do something with
Yeah.
some girlfriends on Long Island for the first time in 8 years. Like do something
fun.
And now, thanks, Madonna. I hope you feel better, though. I really do. I was like scared. That was scary. Like
Let's-
Michael
like,
said,
yeah.
they were kind of putting it like dire. She's in ICU, and I'm like, I can't. I can't deal with lots of Madonna right now.
Right.
Like I can't.
Right. No.
No,
I just lost
that's-
Tina.
It's more than
Not-
I can take.
yeah.
It's more than I can take. So anyway, love her and feel better soon. And Olivia Rodrigo, who I'm a big fan of because
Yes.
my daughters follow her, love her. her new album drops this week.
Oh.
Because she wrote that whole breakup album.
Yeah.
It's called Guts.
Oh, I love it.
I know. And then she put this whole thing out like, no guts, no glory.
I love it.
I love it. I just love it. I'm here for it. She's such a talent.
She is. And she's so young.
She's so young and she's got great lyrics and the girls are so like big fans of hers. So I'm looking forward to that. And then also, did you hear? So Taylor Swift is coming out with her
European tour.
Her European tour, yes. But so what happened was somebody bought her music. Scooter Braun bought her music a long time ago, several years ago. He bought her whole collection of music and he owns it. And so then he's making money every time someone hears her songs.
Okay.
And she cannot stand him, hates him. He's like they have a terrible relationship.
Right.
And of all people, he bought her music and apparently he swore he wasn't going, whatever. And so what she's decided to do since then is re-record all of her albums. And so that's why you hear the Taylor's version.
Yeah.
So she re-records it so that her fans will listen to her version and not give him money, which I think is amazing. And I think it's great. I think artists should own their own music. She wrote it all. Somebody else shouldn't be benefiting from her talent and unless she sells it to them. So she talked about it at her concert and she said, when I decided to re-release these albums, I decided, I took it on myself. It was a passion project. I certainly never expected the fans to go out and repurchase everything. She's like, but the way you've embraced it is so incredible to me. And it was really sweet. And so she re-releases all these and she does albums. And of course, my kids buy everything.
Oh, yeah.
So her new one is coming out, Speak Now.
Okay.
And these are ones that she wrote about a long time ago, right? So these are old albums that she re-records. And on this one, this is the big T, right?
Yeah.
On the Speak Now version is her song about John Mayer.
Oh.
That she wrote about John Mayer, supposedly, allegedly. I'm doing air quotes. And John Mayer, it's called Dear John.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
But, Dear John is a common term, but John Mayer is notoriously a playboy, breaking hearts all over. And if you listen to the song, Dear John, it's all about, how she feels she was 19. She was too young.
Yeah.
Should have left her alone. Didn't know what she was getting into kind of thing.
Right.
So, anyway, so everybody is like, # praying for John.
Oh, God. That's hysterical.
For this new release of her album.
God.
So at one of her concerts the other day, she sang it. And
Okay.
Tegan's like, Mom, I'm like, turn down the TV. She's like, she's singing Dear John is her secret song. This is my favorite. Anyway, she said before she sang it, she's like, listen to her fans. I'm going to re-release this album. Please you don't need to get upset over a song I wrote about somebody, and she didn't say it was him, but it's like a zillion years ago when I was 19. She's like, I'm totally over it.
Yeah.
So she's trying to temper it.
That's funny.
He's about to get shredded.
Yeah.
And her fans are all like, love you. Still, no. No, we're coming after Dear John.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
So just in case you hear about that, when it releases, you heard it here first.
Yes.
Okay, and now you know the story.
Ooh, that's some tea.
I know, Dear John. Listen, John Mayer, love him.
You do?
I'm a big,
No.
Your Body's a Wonderland.
Incredible song.
I'm here for that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the fact, I'm like anybody that writes a song like that, like he knows.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows women.
Well, he's a playboy.
He's a playboy. I know. So, but you gotta, also make good choices, John.
Yeah.
So, praying for John. I'm not gonna have too much.
Pray for John. That's funny.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. So that's kind of my CelebriTEA for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you hear Chrissy Teigen had another baby?
Yeah, be a surrogate, right?
Yeah. So, and her story was beautiful. Like she didn't want to carry again. She was afraid, and then she decided that she was going to try again. And the surrogate woman, she's like, she's a part of our family. She's like, we sat there on the couch together watching TV and, cooking together, and our bellies were growing together. It was so cute.
Yeah. God bless you, surrogate moms that give people children, that are going to love them. And, so that's wonderful that they couldn't do it on their own.
Right.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for them because the poor thing, she went through it. One more thing. I have a little anxiety before do we have any other share?
No, I'm Selfie Clubhouse.
Oh yeah. I said I wanted to talk about this real quick. Thank you, Alyssa. So I asked Michael specifically, I'm like, can you make sure we talk about this on the pod? Okay. So Selfie Clubhouse, which is one of our favorite things. We did a whole photo shoot, right? Selfie Clubhouse. It's like they set up these great like backdrops for selfies.
Yes.
They're so cute. They have SelfieCon
I know.
coming
I think it's so
on
fun.
July 15th from 2 to 8 p.m. at Selfie Clubhouse. And you can find out more
And it's so
in
cute.
the
They're,
notes
they're
at discoverlongisland.com.
eagerly awaiting the return of all the talented cosplayers.
Yes. You get dressed up and you go. And I'm like, SelfieCon.
I love it.
I think this is super fun. So
And smart move on their part.
I know.
You
They're
know?
so creative.
They are.
Yeah, they have them all over. There's a couple of different locations, so just go on to discoverlongisland.com if you want more information, or it'll be in the notes of the pod. Okay, one more thing, just because I thought it's summer, a lot of parents are taking their kids to like theme parks.
Yes.
I just want to get your opinion on this. SeaWorld, which haters gonna hate, but I love myself some SeaWorld.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I grew up going to San Diego every summer. I love SeaWorld. SeaWorld just introduced their VIP experience. For $499 a person, you can have animal encounters and skip the line.
What is the animal encounter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
400. I mean,
That's insane.
share your thoughts.
That's insane.
Sharon.
Do you know?
As the mom of 2 small children,
I would
3
no,
small children.
absolutely, absolutely not.
All this-
Although
skip
maybe
the-
like a birthday.
$500 a person.
Well, they can do it. You
Yeah,
know?
you get it for them, and they just skip the line.
Yeah,
I love a VIP experience, as you know.
I know.
And listen, if you're going to spend all the money going there and spend half the day online,
Right. Is that not worth it?
I don't know.
$500. That's a lot. Although, and this is like such side, maybe back into Long Island life. Did you know that there's like a sloth experience?
Yes. You don't know about the sloth
I
experience?
did not.
About it. We talked about
They're like, we've
When?
talked about it on this pod.
That's
You
so-
know what? Yeah. I don't know. I think we
I don't know.
caught
It
it.
was me.
No, we did.
Wow.
It's
Well,
right down the road.
I passed it the other day. I'm like, what the heck is
It's
that?
literally, I pass it every day.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's very controversial. It's very controversial because they keep trying to shut it down
Right.
because they, don't want people petting exotic animals or whatever. And the guy's still trying to fight it. And the other day, he was out in a sloth costume, like dressed up as a sloth, doing like a little thing on the street, doing a
That's
protest.
hysterical.
I follow this dilemma of the sloth story and the fight going on with
Oh my
everybody.
gosh,
And
that's
I
funny.
like it's my reality TV.
I love it.
The new Bachelor came out too, by the way.
Did you start watching it?
I did, under protest, and it's bad.
Yeah.
It's not good. No, not the senior one. The senior one comes out in the fall,
The Fool.
as we like to say.
Did you ever start watching that show or listening to that podcast, Smartness?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They have a show on HBO Max, I think, where it's them talking about how they came up with the idea of
Yeah.
like, the pod.
I've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
seen them
That's
on
it.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Clips of that. Okay, so that's a good way to end the show. Is I've been seeing like the I've Had It ladies who I listen to on their podcast. They're going on tour.
Oh,
They're like full tour, multi-city
we
tour.
should go on tour.
And I've seen several podcasters going on tour, similar to what they're doing now.
Oh
They're
my
doing like a live audience thing, right? They're doing like a show.
love
So my
this.
question to our hot teas: should Sharon and I? We can't go on tour, okay? You're gonna have to come to Long Island if you want to see us. But should we do a live show?
Yeah, we talked about this.
We've talked about it. I would like to hear from you, and you should tell us if we should go to like one of the local theaters, do a live show.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. If you would come see us live, and we'll decide based on your input. And until then, we gotta go because we gotta eat these burgers. I keep trying.
slowly eating them.
Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, next week we'll be at the Pridwin.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Make sure you tune in.
That
We're
would
going to
be
be
amazing.
on Shelter Island next week for our next episode. So that'll be special. So until then, have a wonderful holiday.
See you next week.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.